Hello, Tazmaniacs, PapaTaz here, and I'm bringing you a game called This War of Mine. This is a fantastic game. I've been playing a whole lot over there on Twitch, twitch.tv/PapaTazmc, where you can watch me play games live and not edited, totally unedited. But anyway, come over there, enjoy. But meanwhile, you can enjoy this if you can't come watch me. And enjoy. This game is actually made by a company called Warchild. Warchild is a, what would you call it? An organization, non-profit organization that helps children of war. So not only are you getting a fantastic fun game, but you are also helping others to helping these children who are victims of war. I have played this game a ton, so this is going to be pretty much like a walkthrough. Things do go wrong though, and I can lose. There's a lot of random factors of the game. The purpose of this game is you are surviving a war. You're the civilians. You are not the soldiers. You are the civilians, and you are trying to survive. And the war ends completely random. You do not know when it's going to end. It will end from anywhere between day 25 to day 45. So once day 25 hits, you have a chance for the war to end. Most of the time I have found, though, it goes all up to day 45. But sometimes when I'm struggling, thank God it seems to end at day 25. Sometimes it does not. So lots of ways you can die in this game. Just to kind of let you know, your people can, of course, starve to death. They can die of sickness. They can die of their wounds. They can be killed outright while they're searching supplies. They can also commit suicide because they're so depressed. Those are just many of the ways that your people can die. You can only have up to 4 people. You start off with a set group, and it can be completely random, or you can choose from a group, and that's kind of the way you kind of get this going. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to play this war of mine. So, as you can see here, I have played pretty much most everybody here but Marco and the Anton Kaveta group. These are the only 2 I have not yet completed. But we're just going to start with kind of one of my favorite groups, and that would actually be here with Boris, Emma, and Marvin, I think. And then we're going to work our way rotation through here for this entire series of This War of Mine. So let's do this. Shall we? Let's go to... So pretty much I'm going to start with this and we're going to work our way through. Let's do this. Let's go. So I've gotten pretty good at this game. So you can pick up a lot of pointers and tips. And that is pretty much the purpose I'm going to do, besides showing off this great, awesome game. And like I said, I play a variety of games, a lot of different games over there on Twitch. And YouTube, I'm going to slowly just concentrate on a few of my favorite games and bring them all to you. So we're starting off with 3 people here. Months of intense bombardment have turned this part of town into a sea of ruins. While most of the residents have fled to seek shelters in other districts less exposed to sniper fire, the abandoned tenements attract the less fortunate, who has nowhere else to hide. Martin lost everything in a fire that destroyed his workshop. Boris and Emily once had families, and now they're both lone survivors. They came across a house that still offers some protection from the elements and decided to weather the siege together inside its walls. Now, one really cool thing about this guy is we have Boris. He is strong, but he is slow as molasses. And He is good for gathering supplies, but not so good on getting things. She's actually already starting off sick. That's not good. We're gonna have to start digging through there. And Marvin, he's the handyman. He can actually fix a whole bunch of stuff. We're gonna grab all because it's gonna go straight to our inventory. And we are actually going to have him come down here. We're gonna have her go over here, search this. And it is a two-dimensional game. When this game was first brought up to me by a friend of mine, I was like, really? Two-dimensional game? I don't know about that. But trust me, it is fun. No zombies. That kind of brings it to a different perspective. The first thing you want to do is just start clearing out as much as you can. The only problem we have with this starting, it's already snowing and it is cold as hell in the house. So we're going to have Marvin start working on us getting some better heat very shortly. And we're gonna have Emily, who's a talented lawyer. We can't really do much else. We're gonna have Marvin come up here to the workshop. And if you double click, they'll actually kind of run over there if they're able to. They don't run so well when they're wounded and sick and depressed and all that other stuff. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to make a bed. We're gonna get some beds made. She's gonna grab all that, and we're gonna have her start digging over here. Forest is almost done up there. That's good. So we're gonna have Boris. He's gonna keep digging up here. One of the things you can build in this game, actually, once you get a workbench going that you can make tools and stuff, is a shovel. I never make a shovel. It is a waste of resources and carrying space. Each of your characters can only carry so much. So I never waste it on a shovel. We're going to have Marvin actually make a... Marin. I want to keep calling him Marvin. We're going to have Marvin actually start making a tool bench now. We're going to have him start digging. Right there. Metal workshop. That's what it's called. And we're going to make the metal workshop. We'll put it right next to our current workshop. We'll also have Boris start digging ourselves out. But there's no sense making a shovel. It doesn't really take that much extra time. Probably twice the time to dig. But, like I said, it uses resources to build. And it uses a space that you can actually carry more stuff back with. And when you go through the abandoned buildings, it doesn't really matter. Oops. I tend to do that a lot. He's going to make that. We'll get Boris back working over there. Now, once this hits 8 o'clock, it is nighttime. We go to nighttime mode of the game. I don't think I have any fuel left. We have to get some fuel. Oh, we do have a little bit of fuel. That's a good thing. Okay, so what else can we make? See, there's that shovel. But you see, it uses up resources we can't really afford right now to use up. So right now we also need to make we don't have enough to make our water thing, but that's okay because it is cold. And when it's snowy outside, you don't get rainwater, you have to melt snow. We are going to make a crude stove. That way we can cook food up. And it's getting a little warm. We have a lot of holes in here. We can't do much about that right now, but we will as soon as we can. It looks like Boris is going to get through his pile really soon here. So we're going to get through that. And Marvin is already done. We're going to have him crowbar his way through that. We're going to have Boris break open this door. So he's going to have to wait for Marin to get done with the crowbar before he can actually use it himself, which he can now. So we're going to use the crowbar instead of lockpicks, because we can take lockpicks with us and open things up stealthily. Okay, so she's done with that. We're going to start working on that pile. She's not going to get through it before we run out of time, but that is okay. And Boris here, not much for Boris to do at the moment. He doesn't have time to get anywhere.